Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji. This is our Saturday edition for Rasaji Speaks. Excuse my voice. I'm a G's overcoming a cold, but I had to broadcast today because this is Master's Boyang's 117th birthday today. This is Boyang's birthday bash. He's 117 years young. And so he was born in, of course, April 6, 1907. And is still around. It's kind of exciting. A lot of people will know Boyang better as Tathagata, or referred to as Gautama, the original Buddha himself, which was born around 483 CDs, almost 500 years before Christ. He was born Brahmin, a prince called Siddhartha, and after leaving his family and his royalty, practiced extreme aesthetics for almost 7 years, spine to spine with a 2,000-year-old tree. And when he came off that tree several months later, he had received enlightenment, samadhi, and he was best known for being a guide, and that's how he saw himself, is really a guide. Think of a travel guide. And a lot of people try to say he was this or that, even his own followers. But in his mind, you kind of had to do it all yourself. And he was a way shower, he said. And I've seen that pour over in this incarnation with Maha Master Boyang. From the time that this body was a child, began to view in the early 60s, was aware of Boyang / the Buddha around me. I would know, I would go to the window, and that's who I would see. Somewhere between 8 and 10 years old, he used to, in his spirit body or light body, some would refer to as astral body, he would sit by Lamaji's feet, and a lot of times he would place his spiritual hands on me, give me a little bit of Shaktipat, guide me in many, many ways. One of the most profound experiences, of course, I had with him was out of the body in 1968 when I met him and Mother Mary and Jesus together, and 10 to 12 people that I would meet in the physical as the years come. Of course, one of those was my friend John Dalton, was the first one that I consciously remember that he was in that vision during that time. He was amazing. In 1975, when I met him in Soho, it was an amazing time. I got to spend a good 3 years with him, and then, of course, left with him and went to Tibet. And he guided the bulk of my training. Now it all makes sense because of what has happened to me over the years. I often wondered about why, I had drawn the card to have a personal attention of one of the 12 master lamas. It was not really until toward the end of my Tibetan training with Maha Master Boyang before I could really start to sense why 10 or more years into teaching, I could remember, I could close my eyes, always see him in my spiritual eye, most of the time in lotus position, just smiling at me and reminding me, "Oh, Lama, get back to the body, get back to the body." So that was, again, an incredible understanding. Look at what the world's doing and do the opposite. These were the teachings of, Bo Yang slash the Buddha. Push away from the table of life, right? And it's not for naught. I mean, it's not by accident. It's by purpose. That was the first time I ever heard that word. That came from Bo Yang. I was in my 20s at the time. Over the years, he's been a phenomenal mentor to me, a second father, a real father on many, many, many levels. But I think one of the things that was the most amazing about Bo Yang was the fact that he only slept a couple of hours every 4 to 5 days. And I have seen that to be consistent for the last 30 plus years. Amaji enjoys, I think, food too much to do that. They're both incredibly related, but I'm learning. I'm on my way. It's not a foot race. If I've learned anything from Grandmaster, Mahamaster, Bo Yang, is start and go slow. How slow? There's no such thing. Especially when you're doing the Qigong, and especially when you're doing the Tai Chi form. There's no such thing. Spirit is always trying to get us to find a little slower, a little bit more rhythmic. Keep Maha Master Bo Yang and the Buddha in your prayers over the weekend. Always taught me to be a blessing to someone in a certain way that person could not be a blessing to themselves. Always taught us to love our family where they're at, pray for them, but let them go. And by all means, institute vairagi whenever possible. It's very important. The clinging mindset has a lot to do with ego and insecurity. Remember, our job as a student of Tai Chi Gong, especially if we're a teacher of Tai Chi Gong, is relinquish control of every other human being and take total control of who you see in the mirror. For when he comes, we shall see him as I am, and we shall see each other face to face. God bless you. Long life, prosper much, and all based on health, wealth, and happiness for one human family. In the core of his heart, he's always believed that, and he's always been amazing. Take care, Bo Yang. Lama Chi adores you. So we will see you soon. Who knows? You might see another 117 years before too long. And most of the world will think it went just like that. But you and me and the students of Tai Chi Gong, they know different. Start, go slow, and embrace the stillness. I'll never forget when you told me one day, Lama Ji, you'll embrace your peace when you can move as slow as trees. Yeah, let our life be as old as trees. And in order to do that, we have to learn to move like trees. You must know what he's talking about. Have a wonderful youthing day, Grandmaster. Maha Master, love you much. Baraka Bashai, may the blessings be to you and to your glorious family. God bless you all. See you the first of the week and have a wonderful time. Don't be late. God bless.